Massive hello to all you football fans around the world. How you guys doing? So, J.League Power Plays, here we go. Right, who do we have first?
It's the man, it's the bicycle kick man. He's made a habit of this lately.
How many bicycle kicks does he have to do in one season?
I'm not sure. Was this his second, third, maybe?
I've never seen so many bicycle kicks by the same guy in one season.
You'd think the defenders would be prepared for it by now.
They aren't. They're never prepared. Leandro Damião, what a great player. And this long. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Well, the pass is fantastic, but the way he holds off the defender as well to make sure it's a goal. I think he's definitely one to watch, Kaneko.
Next up, Red's doing very well of late.
Yeah, great footwork.
Oh, mate, I'm loving that. Koizumi, he's definitely one to watch.
This is more of a clean goal, isn't it? They just overpowered them, kept moving further and further left, and then, oh! Blast it near side. Yeah, tight angle, but great finish.
Speed. I love Tosu's speed. It's fast, so fiery. And who we have? Yeah. Oh, talking of speed.
Yep. I think I say this every month, but Furuhashi, as soon as he's in on goal, you know he's going to score. There's just never any doubt about it.
Defo. Quality finishing. And then we have Marinos.
Yeah.
The interplay, then the long shot.
He's a defender.
My God, wow, look at this. It's almost Beckham-esque.
Yeah, I used to play that position, but I never scored any goals like that. Well, what's happened to Mitch's first name? He's just Langerak, like he's Brazilian.
Yeah, he's Mitch. Oh, what a stop.
Very good.
We see this weekend after weekend.
Yeah.
Mitch Langerak's.
And he's a gentleman too, helping his teammate out.
Command. And Oki. Yuya Oki.
Yeah, very good.
It's off his line.
I took one in the face.
So quick, in the face too. And Morishige.
Is this a goal? Oh no, he clears it, doesn't he?
Wow! Off the post! What kind of clearance is this?
Kleber's not very happy. He thought he had a goal there. Oh yeah.
Oh. He's not having a good day.
Oh, this is very funny. Watch this. Oh. And then Kurumaya takes it off his toe.
Oh, I can understand why he's a bit, you know.
That would have been a great goal. Leonardo scored one for Kashima a long time ago.
Yes, he's like, the ball's mine.
Yeah.
Get off it.
I wonder what he said afterwards in the changing room.
Yeah. And
this guy could be one to watch, right? I've heard of him.
You know, what's his name again?
Andrea something.
Andreas.
Yeah.
Oh mate.
But I think really he needs to be scoring this one. I mean, I think he needs to
bury that into the net, don't you?
He needs to work on his technique a little bit, I think.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Okay, I'll let him off. That's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, and another goal, yeah, of course.
Furuhashi. He's not even looking at Furuhashi. He's just like casually just playing it as if it's his back garden.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
Oh. Dive needle.
Santana.
Yeah, Santana. Great body strength. Again.
Oh, very nice. Because the defenders were so close, it wasn't like they stepped off him. He just managed to get that half a yard.
Great upper body.
And this is silly. This the power he gets in.
I remember this.
I could never kick the ball that hard.
The height.
Yeah. Because
like
the ball came from behind him as well. It's like, I don't know how he did it.
Oh, and Kawabe recently announced he's off abroad.
Yeah, great finish. Ooh, I think this was right at the end of the game as well. I think that got them a draw.
Quality stuff.
And then another Kawasaki goal.
Oh, that's Pogba. That's the Japanese Pogba. Look at that, outside.
It was just so nonchalant, right? The way he just stroked it out there.
Frontali with them goals. Sometimes such a joke. Oh, here he is.
Yeah, man of the moment. He just scores every kind of goal, right? Like these kind of poacher goals.
Yeah, it's not just poacher Inzaghi goals. It's just like, you know, every so often He's a bit of a Harry Kane, isn't he? He can score with his head, with his foot, left foot, right foot. He's got pace on him too. And look at this. Oh!
But you can see, you don't see it in the replay there, but the way as soon as he played the first pass, he was going full speed to get up and get the return. It really puts in a shift up there, and you can see that the fans are definitely warming to him, aren't they?
Hello again and welcome to J.League Monthly, bringing you some quality J.League action for you guys then. So Sean.
Yes,
doing all right there?
I'm still here, don't worry, I'm still here.
You're doing all right there? So let me just announce what's on our menu today, right?
Yes.
So after Power Plays, we'll be putting the spotlight on our international Southeast Asian players.
Yes.
I'm also talking about how the J-League is popular back home for them too, and how that's happened. And Sean, we just looked at the Power Plays, and we're talking about one special Dane in particular, namely a Junker. Tell me what you think of the lad then.
Well, it's a bit worrying at the moment. As you said, we're recording this just before England played Denmark, so I'm a bit worried that there's players that are as good as him. As you said before, he's almost a bit like Harry Kane, where he's not just up front waiting for the ball. He drops deep, he connects with the players in behind. He's constantly moving, and he's scoring goals inside the box, outside the box, constantly causing the opponents problems. And because Reds have got so many other good players as well, you're seeing that the defenders from other teams are so focused on him that it's making space. We saw the goal from Koizumi before, and I think that's in part because they're so preoccupied with making sure the ball doesn't get to Junker. Really, really fantastic signing. And I think it just shows that the J-League clubs now are starting to look further afield and really bringing in players that are helping. And it shows that these players want to come and play in the J-League. It's a high level, and they want to come and show what they can do.
No, he was chosen for the MVP and back in May, and also keeps on scoring all these goals. And it looks as though on his day off, he's at Roppongi Hills. You get that on his Twitter.
I didn't see that. What was he up to?
Check his Twitter out. He had his mask on, but he also had his Gucci shirt on, and he probably didn't realize that anybody who looks at the photo immediately can recognize that's Roppongi Hills. So he probably had a good day off, didn't he? Looking at Junker, it's not just him, it's not just the fans that love him, it's the players too. And as you say, the players are all kind of loving the extra yard of space they managed to have, which is leading to Reds' success right now. All right, here's another Power Plays, but this time it's all about the under 24 national side. Let's go. First of all, Osako.
So we're starting with the keepers. This one, he has great presence, doesn't he? I think he always seems to be in control in the area. He knows what's going on.
That's proper point blank. Yeah. How many times have we seen that? Blast at the keeper and going actually in off shoulder or something. Great stop. Oh, and I love this. Tani. Look at this. Stops one. Another.
Very good from Junker.
Again.
From Junker. That's got to be a bonus, surely. Yeah, great reflexes.
Guy deserves a medal.
Yeah.
That's proper Peter Kasper Schmeichel stuff there. Zion Suzuki.
Ooh. It's incredible. He's only 18, but he already has such a presence in the goal. So much confidence. You can really see him going on to be a big star, I think.
Definitely.
And Seko as well, young, playing in a centre-back position. It's not easy, but he's come in and pretty much made it his own. And really solid back there. And I think that confidence spreads throughout the team.
Then Machido of Antlers.
Yeah, Machido as well. He's a big lad, so set pieces, attacking and defending. I think he really adds something, and he could be useful, definitely.
Then Frontale, Hatate.
Well, I was going to say, talking of useful, Hatate can play in forward positions. He's filled in at left back, and he's big as well. He's buff, right?
Yeah.
He's I think he's fairly short, but he's really built. So he's got that strength as well. Not easy to shake off the ball, and he can score goals.
Frontale have every sort of play in every sort of position. Man.
Here's another one.
Oh, and here's some quality dribbling from Soma.
Yeah, I love watching him because he always tries to take on the defender. There's not many Japanese players that do that. They tend to prefer building up with passing and stuff, but he likes to just get his head down and take on the defender. And it's
unpredictability when he dribbles too. The tempo, you know.
Sometimes he doesn't know what's going to happen next, but
true.
usually works out.
But then you got this guy.
Yeah, he always knows what's happening next. Like, fantastic footwork, great movement, awareness.
Yeah, I'm sure Ianaga appreciated that one.
I think he was happier with that one than he was with the one earlier on. Yeah. And this is great.
This is great awareness.
Defense messed up for sure, but yeah, the awareness to do that, take two of them out of the picture and still know where the goalkeeper is.
Love it. Oh, and here's just a magician at work.
Yeah.
Look at this left foot finish, you know, and it's not even a blast. It's like cleverly put.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say he always seems to see like one or two plays ahead, and there the defender hesitated, but he predicted it. He was straight on there, and then once he was in, keeps his composure to score, which is exactly what this guy does as well. Hayashi.
I like Hayashi very much.
Yeah. He's like a proper striker, right? You might only get one chance per game, but he'll probably score it. So very useful player to have in the squad, I think.
Like big discussion between this guy, Daisen.
I think he could be one of the most important players. He's got that speed, that aggression, really something. And he puts in a shift defensively, pressing from the front. Also, he can do things like this, get the assists, and here, look, right, closes him down. Keeper wasn't ready, and then easy goal.
Nice.
So I've got high hopes for him this
What do you reckon about Daisen's positioning too, and his link-up play?
Yeah, he's good. He's good, and like I said, with the speed he's got, even if he's not quite in the right position, it doesn't take him long to get in there. And Ueda, he is one I think who's a real a penalty box striker. We said that Juncker moved around more. Ueda, once he's in the area, his movement is so good, and once he gets that bit of space, he normally capitalizes on it. So fingers crossed he's fit. There's doubts to think about his fitness at the moment, but fingers crossed he's okay, because another great player.
So next up, Sean, we're going to be cracking open J.FEATURES, which is all about the content, the promotion that the J-League's doing on an international basis. And this time round, as I said earlier on, we would like to put the spotlight on Southeast Asian players. Let's roll. Our first Southeast Asian player to play in the J-League was the Vietnamese striker Conving. Having scored the most number of goals for the national side, the hero of Vietnam joined Sapporo back in July 2013. During the half year he was there, he played 11 games, scored 4 goals, and Vietnamese living in Japan and abroad flocked their way to the stadiums and matches. A historical feature for the J-League. Come July 2017, again for Sapporo came the Messi from Thailand, Chanatit. Even if he didn't register any goals in his first year, he became a solid player in the starting 11 in the next year, scoring 8 in his second season. And was rightly awarded a place in the best 11, the first for a Southeast Asian in the J-League.
本当ありがとう。来年コンサドーレ頑張ります。
2018 also welcomed Tiraton for Kobe. And then Tirasin, who was the first Thai to ever score in the J-League on his debut too. A historical year full of Thais blossoming in the J-League. Next to 2019, Tiraton moves to F. Marinos, where he achieved something quite special. The so-called Devil's left foot, a lethal weapon for F. Marinos, provided countless number of goals and chances, assists. He also scored the first goal in the season's last game, a significant contribution to his team winning the J-League.
準備が整うまでしばらくお待ちください
ครับก็ดีใจครับที่ มาถึงวันนี้ได้ครับก็ต้องขอบคุณ แฟนบอลชาวไทยแล้วก็แฟนบอลโยโกมาเอฟมารินอสนะครับแล้วก็ทางผู้ใหญ่ทางทีม SCG เมืองทองด้วยแล้วก็ขอบคุณสโมสรโยโกมาเอฟมารินอสขอบคุณทุกคนที่มีส่วนร่วมที่นำผมมาอยู่ที่นี่แล้วก็เป็นวันประวัติศาสตร์ของผมเองแล้วของทีมชาติไทยด้วยครับก็ต้องขอบคุณทุกๆคนเลยที่มีส่วนเกี่ยวข้องที่ทำให้ผมมาถึงจุดนี้ครับ
So Sean, Chanatip, Tiraton, having an amazing time in the J.League, and we also put the clock back to Le Conving too. What's your impression of Southeast Asian football players having a good time in Japan?
I think maybe from the Japanese side as well, maybe people thought they're maybe not strong enough, maybe not up to the standard, and from the other way, maybe they're a bit nervous about coming over. The J-League is the best league in Asia. It's a high level. Maybe they doubted themselves a bit and thought it was too difficult. And now that you've seen players like, as you said, from Le Conving, now Chanatip has established himself as one of the best players at Sapporo, Tiraton winning the J-League. Like they've shown that they're clearly good enough for the level. So they've shown it to themselves. They've shown it to their countrymen as well, their teammates back home, that they can also come and play at this level. And they've also shown it to J-League clubs, managers, scouts that, you know, there's this talent out there that can be brought in, and it's not just going to be adding a player to the squad and, you know, doing things for marketing and building up fans, which obviously it does that too, but they make a difference on the pitch. They can really contribute.
But then with these Thais, and it's not just Thai players too. We've got Vietnamese players, we've got Malaysian players. Let's have a look at a couple of them, yeah? Okay, Sean, so we obviously have Chanatip and Tiraton, both from Thailand in their respective teams. And then we've got a couple of others, right?
Yeah, well, recently this season, Dang Van Lam, Vietnam goalkeeper, came in. He'll actually be playing, he played against Japan at the 2019 Asian Cup as well. I think it was the quarter-final, if my memory serves correctly. So, very good goalkeeper. He's obviously got his work cut out because Cerezo's #1. He's been there for a long time. Very, very good goalkeeper too, but great experience for him. And I think we'll come on to him in a bit. He made his debut recently in the Cup.
So now I would like to present, with all these Southeast Asian players having a good time in Japan, the interest in the J-League abroad in their respective countries has rose quite significantly. So first of all, I'd like to have a look at Thailand. Okay, so Thailand to start off with. Sean and everybody watching, I'd like you to look at this graph here, the percentage of people interested in the J-League. You look back at 2013, November, only 19%. And now, or a bit, maybe half a year behind, but 2020 December, it's up to 57%, nearly up to 60%, right? And this is thanks to Chanatip and his co-players for Thailand. So this is concrete evidence, isn't it, Sean?
Yeah, absolutely. As we touched upon before, if you've got players from those regions coming, it gives fans back in their countries an initial point to get involved and to get interested.
So look at the Facebook followers too. 2018, 277K. So we're looking at nearly, 3 times more than 2018 over the course of 3 years, up to 621K. And next up, I would like you guys to have a look at Gary Kun and Chanatip. Have you ever had a Gary Kun inside?
Of
your
course
mouth?
I have. Of course I have, yeah. In the summer you need. Although I did buy one once. This don't say anything against the quality of the product, but I did buy one once, and it was so hot that by the time I got outside the shop and I opened it, it nearly fell off of the stick. But yeah, very, very refreshing. I think he's got one of the blue ones there. I think that's some kind of cider or something.
Yeah.
That would be my recommendation. Very refreshing in the summer, yeah. And Chanatip, he's always got that cheeky grin, and he looks delighted to be spending time with Gary Kun.
Oh, how lovely. Yeah, I do recommend anyone out there, if you ever come to Japan, get a Gary Kun inside that mouth of yours, This is probably the last game of 2019 when Tiraton scored that goal. Apparently the place, not just this, but, quite a few public viewing places in Thai, they just exploded when F. Marinos got hold of the victory.
He got his bit of luck, and yeah, I can imagine back in Thailand, the scenes must have been something else.
Yeah, total ecstasy. Let's go to Vietnam next then. Vietnam, we touched on it earlier on. But the Vietnamese national keeper playing for Cerezo, Dan Van Lam. He made his debut against Gainare Totori for the Emperor's Cup. And he kept a clean sheet, which is great.
And yeah, as we can see by the graph there, it was watched by almost as many people in Vietnam as in Japan.
This is amazing. 42% Vietnam, the number of views over 100K. This is great. And also millions and millions of comments from Vietnam too.
Right. Well, I think that's what it is, isn't it? As we keep touching upon, it's important for the players to come here. It definitely causes a ripple to spread over there. But the main thing that I think everybody wants is to see them playing, is to see them out there. For their fans back home as well, they want to see them out on the pitch doing well. For the players, they want to come and test themselves, keep improving. So yeah, fingers crossed he can keep getting chances and keep doing better.
Yeah, best of luck to him too. Cerezo's next Emperor's Cup round will be held on August the 4th. This is Japan time at 7 o'clock. So maybe, we'll get to see him again.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Okay, Sean. Okay, everyone. So we've blitzed and through the program. How was it, Sean? Did you have fun? It was okay?
We finished already? I'm
Yes.
just getting warmed up. We need to start doing this every week, I think, at least.
Oh, I wish, mate. I wish. So how was it? Okay, Sean, thank you very much then. J-League Monthly. Next time round, we'll be joining you guys in September. Keep safe. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Sean. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mate. See you soon.
Cheers.